latch on, feed for a while, say 5 minutes, and then just she would pull off and start crying.
I was so sure that was 4 months at least. I wanted to breastfeed, but things were not happening.
My baby didn't latch. That was my issue. Didn't latch, and when she latched, it used to be a very painful latch.
It was painful. I did not expect it to be painful. It was almost as though she was wedded.
Often I see with a lot of moms who are going through an intense phase after birth and not being able to feed their baby. It works in such massive amounts on their body that it actually shuts down.
Everybody says, yeah, feeding is an experience. What is the experience?
So if there's such a thing as a woman feeling impotent, I felt that.
And I see some of the moms being extremely depressed to an extent of even being suicidal.
One night I got so crazy because I was so frustrated from this journey that I started tearing my hair out literally.
I think it's a huge drain on them, and that makes it very difficult. And they say, no one understands, Yasmin. Just no one understands. Nobody wants to listen.
We were looking for help, but we didn't quite know where to look for help.
I used to see the pain Suparna used to go through, and she used to cry because she was not getting any help from her parents.
I don't remember anybody other than my husband who supported me through the thing.
There were very few people who used to write that, this is maybe cluster feeding, but it won't continue till 10 hours at a stretch or 9 hours at a stretch. It might be a case of tongue tie.
Underneath the tongue, you have a small tissue that actually connects or anchors your tongue to the floor of the mouth. Okay, and that can be sometimes tight, and that's what we call a tongue tie. The baby needs to use those muscles, and when that's difficult for the baby, it's almost like mountain climbing.
Hearing the word surgery was like, oh, such a small baby and she has to go to a surgery, so it will be painful for her. But she convinced that no, it's just a small laser surgery and it will be helpful for the baby and also for the mother.
It's such a simple, easy procedure. It takes maximum of a minute.
The very next day I noticed that, oh my, this girl is latching on and I'm not getting any pain. So that was like, oh, I did the right thing.
The experience is very nice. So bonding has definitely increased.
First time she nursed, she was looking in my eyes the whole time, and she finished and she had this
Working with babies with tongue ties is less to do with tongue ties than to really looking at how we restore motherhood itself.